Let's talk roadmap.
There's many different areas. We call them work streams inside of our company. We've got so many different ones. We've got everything from, maybe my least favorite, which is like trust and safety, where, how do we handle abuse and, all the interactions and people trying to hack accounts and stuff. Very important, very frustrating drain on any company, I would say, is just having to spend time dealing with bad guys, people who are trying to break your system thing. So that's something that we have ongoing all the time. Closely related to that is fair play. And that's an area of huge investment for us. Obviously some people wish we would share more about what we do there. We try to talk as much as we can. Our team just did an AMA about this on Reddit. But that is a huge area of investment for us. Research, technology, analysts, tools, little tricks, little things, data. It's a really fun place that's very interesting. It comes together with, computer evaluations and moves and times and technologies and data sets and statisticians and probabilities and comparative data. It is really exciting. And I would say that we have made huge strides there. And a lot of our fair play is handled automatically. And then some is handled, more manually with kind of human review and different things. But, that team has grown a lot and we're investing a lot into our fair play. I'll also share, I don't know if this is totally breaking news. I don't think it is, but we have a new piece of software that in any of our money events, some people will be asked to play through a special piece of software on their computer, which, does cameras and does, more detection of things that are going on. So that's something that we've also been working on in fair play.
I'd love to discuss more the topic of fair play because, obviously this is a hot topic. But please continue about the rest of the roadmap. Maybe we will go speak about cheating a little bit, anti-cheating a little bit later.
Let's do it. So another area is kind of in the content and community. That includes, building out our events portal, which, not everybody, we have a lot of requests to improve it and our team is working on it, how we do our content and all of that. So that's another one of our, work streams. We're also soon launching, I don't know if I'm spoiling some stuff here, but I'm just going to share it anyway. We're launching courses on chess.com, which will be kind of a Chessable like content, but instead of being on Chessable, it will be also available on chess.com. That's something we're doing. In the play and gameplay area, I'm very pleased to announce that more than 50% of games are now played regionally instead of on one server. So if you're, two different players in Europe, they will play on a server in Europe rather than play, on one server in the, Western United States or something. And so our gameplay server is getting closer, more distributed, lower latency, more stability. And that's a huge future for us. And we hope that over the course of this next coming year, maybe 100% of games will now be in our modern, more distributed gameplay network.
So that makes exciting for us. The lags less annoying, right? Because everything is local.
It does. I mean, look, we don't, if you think about the connection of your computer to our data center, there's a lot, we don't control 98% of that, right? That's your ISP, it's your regional ISP, it's, Cloudflare and Google, and then it gets to our servers. We take a lot of blame for things outside of our control, but as we move these things closer to individual players, then yes, there's less opportunity for regional and other things to mess up the connection there. So we do, we're already seeing as we look at our metrics, we're already seeing, fewer disconnections, lower latency, et cetera. So we're very excited about this. So that's kind of in our gameplay area. We're making some of our products more fun, like puzzles. And again, not everybody loves the new puzzles with the kind of puzzle path and things. And you can turn it off if you don't like it. But we are working on making things more fun. A lot of chess players like bots and puzzles, and we're focused on making those really, really fun. That's how a lot of people get into the game. So that's an area. And then probably our biggest area of investment is on the learning side. A lot of people come to chess. They are fascinated by the world. They're fascinated by the game, but it's very intimidating to play people. It's very hard to learn and can be frustrating at times. So we have a lot of investment in there, in our game review product, which is obviously, many people enjoy, and you've seen plenty of memes about it. And we have a whole new initiative about Coach, which is kind of your own personal coach that will follow you in game review, playing versus coach, getting feedback from coach explaining puzzles, and coach making recommendations of what you should do today. And then maybe some different personalities of those coaches. Maybe Magnus Carlsen could be your coach. Maybe there's a very grumpy coach who loves to tease you and make fun of you. Maybe Mittens is your coach. So there's a lot of things in there. So those are a few of the areas that we're investing in. We're also redoing our Chess Kid product and many things. So there is so much going on in the chess product world, and I'm very fortunate to get to sit in on that and be a participant.